harm to the ocean and climate change. My third speaker says that has said that if we use plastic bag in the right way, it will definitely not cause pollution. We must educate every individual to use it in the right way. And like if we ban plastic bag, Nokia in the first time, Samsung Oppo will not be invented. Cracking the nutshell, we profoundly agree that plastic bag and packaging should not be banned. The thing should be banned is not the plastic and packaging. And my second speaker said that plastic bag and packaging will make our economy if plastic bag have been banned, our economy will be influenced. Then the plastic bag is a great invention on one of the world. If we ban it, just like we retrogress to before 19th century. This is all my my revised speech and summary of the case of our team case today. Thank you.
Thanks. The revised speaker has spoken for 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Now let's invite the government to present the revised speech. Time given is also 4 minutes. Please begin.
Very good morning to the adjudicators, fellow judges, the precise timekeeper, my worthy opponents, and my fellow teammates. I'm the first speaker from the government team, and I'm be mainly giving the reply speech and summarizing my team the whole debate. The first speaker from the opposition team has said that cutting down tree, making paper bags requires trees, and when we cut the trees, it will start to make the animals lost their homes and start to wandering around. But I agree with this point. But somehow there are still some animals they can still can survive in some environments, and when time passes, they can actually start finding another home and to live. And the second speaker from the opposite team said that plastic bags is cheap, and like a lot of stores use them. And if plastic bags should be banned, they have to find a new material that's expensive. They may have to find a material that's expensive than plastic, and it will cost them to, and it will cost the economy to, and it will make the things higher and the price higher, and if plastic is banned, the companies or factories that make plastic, the workers there or may lose their jobs. And the first speaker from the government team has said that plastic has been banned for many countries, which is true. such as England and many more. And my second speaker the second speaker from government team has said that burning plastic waste could cause air pollution like dioxin emissions and burning plastics will also cause microplastics that will harm our health. And my third speaker said that plastic waste has such a big plastic has taken a lot of space in our planet, which almost like 26%. And there's also an island near the California off coast there's an island is almost bare, it's almost full of plastic. And by that I end my case here. Thank you.
Thanks. The reply speaker has spoken for 2 minutes and 37 seconds. We have now come to the end of the debate. Please adjourn for our adjudicator to make a decision. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now the adjudicator will give both of the teams some comments. First, let's invite Ms. Rebecca to give a comment.
So, good morning everyone. I think some of you, this is the first time for you to join this kind of competition. So I feel some of you, or most of you, you are nervous. I can sense that because you didn't have eye contact just now. Some of you have your voice is rather soft. So you need to speak clearly. And the next thing I'd like to talk about the problem period I see just now. Most of you are just taking a piece of paper and the paper is A4 size. So I suggest that next time you can just cut a palm card. You can cut the paper into smaller size and put it on your cup so that you won't be holding a paper and read the script. You understand? So this is my comment, and so I think you can join next year because you will have you learn a lot from debate competition. That's all.
Thanks. Next will be Mr. Mohan.
Okay, good morning. Firstly, I would like to congratulate all the students who participated. They are very bold to participate in this debate. So, what are the things that I saw is, of course, reading. So debate is not reading. You have to memorize the points and say, so you can improve on that. Secondly, your points must be supported. You give a fact, you give a point, you must be supported with some facts and examples. Okay, one fact, and then example. And I see some of you are very nervous, maybe your first time. So maybe you can improve on that. And lastly, especially opposition, you must be very clear. You cannot say the wrong thing. For example, you said just now plastic should be banned. So this is the topic is out already. So the judges will definitely don't take it. So it must be very clear and very careful when you are giving your okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, the chief adjudicator, Mr. Jeffrey, will give a comment.
Okay, I will give, I think, each of the speaker a little bit of advice and comments, okay? So for the government team, I think you gave a lot of these examples, but you miss out definition. You do not define what is plastic bag. You do not define what is packaging. Although your point is quite strong, good. Talk about marine life. You should ban plastic because in fact the marine life. Okay, it's good, but you give too many country. Because you give some of country can, but you keep on going. Like I think 1 minute talking about the country, what country has banned plastic bag or this, you shouldn't do that because it's too long, it's too dragging. Yeah, but overall it's okay. Yeah, you also mentioned about the usable reps. Okay, this is a strong point. And for the opposition team, yeah, you talk about the fact that environment or this. This is a very strong point also. When you are saying that usable reps cut down the trees and will affect the environment, right? But actually you can POI. I mean, recycle the usable bag. You don't need to cut down the tree. You can recycle the papers, right? You can POI that one. Okay. And for the second speaker, do a lot of readings. You have done a lot of reading, but you should avoid reading. Okay. And when you go through the script, right, you should avoid or omit all the scientific words, because there's a lot of these bombastic scientific words you cannot read out. So it makes it not clear at all. So next time you prepare a script, next time if you want to join a debate, try to cancel, delete all the scientific words, make it simple. When it's simple, right, all the judges will understand what you're talking about. Because just now you're dragging all the scientific words. Do you understand all the words? Not really, it's reading only, okay? But this one you should avoid next time. And point is good. You take the strongest point in your script is it takes millions of years to decompose the plastic bag, right? This is a very strong point. But you should elaborate more why it take so many years to decompose. You just tell the details here, but you just tell the statement, but you didn't give the details. You should give more details, then you give a lot of points on them. Okay? And for the provisions, reduce the plastic bag. You mentioned reduce the plastic bag. Yes, right. Okay, this is a very strong point. And the best point you are giving us is people attitude. People problem is that you need to go through education to educate how to use plastic bag and packaging effectively or efficiently. But yeah, you mentioned that. I was waiting for supporting details. You should give more constructive supporting details. For example, like Japan. See how Japan they use plastic bag. They use plastic more than Malaysians, you know. Okay, so but you should tell how they handle plastic. Okay, they recycle the plastic and reuse back. You should give that example. So when they say that, you can PY them. This is a strong point, but you didn't elaborate. So the next time when you go through this topic, you should go with people. Yeah? Okay. For the third speaker, very good. You have this confidence on you to speak up, and you rebut most of the points. Okay, I like how you carry out your points. And the best point is microplastics. When you burn plastic, right, there's still plastic remain on the air. So when you breathe in the plastic, it causes health problem. Okay, this is a very strong point. Very good. And for third speaker, you should elaborate more on this education, because education is a main thing to educate how to use plastic bags effectively. But unfortunately, you didn't stress it out. You didn't stress it. You just talk about global warming and all this kind of thing. This is has been told by the first speaker. But for third speaker, when you reply, right, you should give education. Actually, education is the main thing to use plastic bag. You can't ban, right? You say you can't ban, when it's banned, it's not progressive anymore. But education is the method to tell how plastic is being used. Okay? Fortunately, you didn't stress out, so I was waiting for you to tell how do you educate people to use plastic bags effectively. Okay? But overall, your point is very strong, and I like your confidence also. When you give out all the points and speech, you're like, oh, this is my point. I want to tell you you are wrong, I'm right. Okay, I can see from your face. Okay, but unfortunately, you've done a lot of readings. Okay, if you have, you shouldn't read and you just tell them naturally. Okay. And fourth speaker, I think opposition, you're not ready, right? Is it your first time? Never is okay. I think you've done a great job, but I hope I can see you next year. Because this is your first time, right? It's the first time you're reading. And try, what Mr. Mohan say, you should like make your mind clear. You shouldn't say it wrongly. Because I heard that should be best, huh? Okay, next time be careful, eh? Okay, overall is good. I hope that I can see you next year. Okay? And for here, Sean, I think you are nervous, man. Nervous, right? Do you prepare your script or not? Yeah. I think next time you should prepare more, right? Like you should jot down something, all this. Then try to memorize a bit. Because I feel just now you're bragging all the point, all this. And yeah, as always, try to avoid scientific words, jargon, all this kind of thing. Because you're not familiar with it, so you should not say out. Just change to a simple word. Okay? So, Sean, are you ready for the WSC? Yeah? So, I hope you did great in the WSC, yeah? I think that's all for my comment.
Thank you. This is the end of this round debate. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you.